Hey guys, I apologize for the sound, for one, and how loud my heat press is and all that stuff. This is really my first YouTube video, and honestly, I'm probably not going to be editing very much. What I want to do is simply give you an idea, an honest review of these FmExpressions transfers for shirts. And I really haven't had many issues at all with them. If anything, I think my heat press settings were a little bit off, only because every heat press is different. And, you definitely want to make sure, at least with the heat gun, that, depending on what corner you hit, that you have a consistent temperature all throughout there, and that it kind of fits within a range of what these transfers can actually handle. Some of the videos that I've seen for FmExpressions, they say that, it kind of works within a range. I believe one of them was 325 to 350. So it kind of, it puts quite the range in there for what temperatures you can really use, and it kind of takes care of the dead spots, to be honest with you. In my own opinion, at least. You definitely want to have a smooth, flat surface. I just use the standard platen that comes in the heat press. Definitely do not use any pillows, and definitely do not use any Teflon sheets on top of the paper. This kind of acts as its own Teflon sheet. And one thing that I did notice, that on some of these you can actually feel, kind of a little bit of a powder or something like that on the back. I just kind of quickly wipe it, just so it doesn't end up with anything up there. And I press it and let her go. I changed mine to 330 for 9 seconds, and the only reason why I changed it to 9 seconds was the up and down motion. So, 1 second, 2 second, plus the 7 seconds that the transfer needs. The only negative thing I've really had to say about the transfers was the shipping cost. As far as the actual alignment, it's pretty good. You can see up here it's a little bit off, from the actual center. The middle's pretty good. Bottom, again, is down a little bit, but the quality's pretty good. And I'll show you the back here just 1 second. The negative side was, I think, the shipping cost. It's roughly 25 to 30 bucks until you get up to, I think, it's either $100 or $200 to actually make it free shipping, which is convenient. Gives it an even better price. So if you have a job, typically front and back, depending on how many shirts you do, sometimes that actually takes care of that cost. So it works out pretty good. Let's set that for 9 seconds. And then I'll peel this and I'll show you the quality of the larger design. I think if they did a little bit better job aligning this, so I do have more of a border around it all too. So, cool off here for a second. So that's pretty hot. But as you can see, pretty good border around all of it. It's lined pretty well. If you zoom in, you can also see that you can see the fibers of the fabric, which to me tells me that the ink is in there pretty good. For some reason, when I first started doing these transfers, or using these transfers from FmExpressions specifically, I had a neon green design, and I still have some, so I should probably just test that again. But what I found was the green actually sat on top of the shirt a little bit more than any other color that I've used so far. However, that may be from not having the heat press up as high as I should. This heat press is actually it's maxed all the way out, and this has been a really good setting for just about anything, really. And yeah, but that's kind of all I wanted to show you. I do it 330. Gives me a little bit of play in there for, you know, whenever it rebounds sometimes after you press, the temperature will drop a little bit. And it works out pretty good. But yeah, I've done a few different wash tests. That green was really the only one that I really found was somewhat cracking. But again, it seemed like there was a lot of ink sitting on the surface of the shirt instead of actually getting embedded in it. So I think that may have been an issue on my end. But the customer's really happy. And if anything were to happen, obviously I would replace it for free. So, you know, if you guys have any issues or concerns or any orders that you want me to take care of for you, I can certainly do it. I'm located in Waterloo, New York, and that's pretty much it, I guess. So if you guys liked my video, I apologize for crappy sound. I'm just kind of doing it with my cell phone at the moment, just because I wanted to put a first video out there. But you know, like and subscribe. I appreciate it.